Look at your life right now. Truly look at it, without the flimsy excuses, without the self-pitying narratives you tell yourself to soften the blow of your failures. Why are you still here, in this exact same miserable loop, year after year after year? Why are you stuck in that stagnant job, fighting the same arguments in that draining relationship, watching your bank account dwindle, feeling that familiar, crushing weight of stress squeeze your chest tighter every single day? Feel that knot in your gut, that constant hum of anxiety buzzing under your skin, the way your teeth grind even when you are asleep, leaving your jaw aching and your temples throbbing. Your shoulders are locked up, tense, tight, like you are constantly bracing for impact, for the next blow that life will inevitably deliver. You lie awake at 3 a.m., staring at the ceiling, your brain a relentless projector replaying past failures, rehearsing future disasters, trapped in a relentless, exhausting cycle of worry and regret. That burning behind your eyes, that dull ache in your lower back, that persistent exhaustion that no amount of coffee or sleep can truly fix, these are not just symptoms of a busy life. These are the physical manifestations of a life lived out of alignment, a body screaming for liberation from a pattern you refuse to break. This is not bad luck. This is not cosmic punishment. This is not some random series of unfortunate events that just keep happening to you. This is a biological prison you built yourself, one brick of stress, one limiting belief, one ignored warning sign at a time. You are caught in a relentless eddy current, spiraling downwards, watching the same bad relationships crash into you, the same financial holes open up beneath your feet, the same health problems resurface no matter how many pills you take or diets you try. You are perpetually overwhelmed, always running, never arriving, trapped in a self-made purgatory. You want to know why you are stuck? It is not woo-woo. It is physics, pure and simple. The universe is not some mystical genie granting wishes. It is a giant radio receiver, an infinite ocean of energy known as the quantum vacuum, the universal field. This field does not understand your prayers. It does not care about your affirmations. It does not interpret your words. It only understands one language, the raw, unfiltered vibration, the frequency you emit from every single cell in your body, every thought, every emotion, every unaddressed tension. You are constantly broadcasting a signal, a specific frequency, a radio wave unique to you, loud and clear, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. If your internal radio is tuned to lack, to scarcity, to anxiety, to fear, to resentment, to the familiar hum of suffering, then what do you think this quantum vacuum, this infinite field of potential, is going to send back to you in return? It is going to send more of the same in crystal clear reception, amplified, louder, more prominent, because you are resonating with that frequency. That constant tension, that worry, that feeling of not enough, that burning desire for something better while simultaneously broadcasting your current pain, that is your broadcast signal. Your physical reality, your bank account balance, the quality of your relationships, the state of your health, these are not random occurrences. They are simply the precise, undeniable reflections of the dominant frequency you are emitting. You are a living, breathing tuning fork, and the universe is simply responding to your pitch, creating experiences and circumstances that perfectly match the signal you are sending out. You are resonating with lack, so lack shows up. You are resonating with conflict, so conflict appears. This is not some fluffy spiritual concept. This is quantum mechanics, the fundamental law of resonance. Like attracts like, not because of some feel-good mantra, but because frequencies entrain, they synchronize, they seek out their matching counterparts. To change your life, you absolutely must change your frequency. If you are truly tired of being a helpless victim of your own frequency, if you are ready to seize control of the broadcast signal you send out to the universe and finally dictate your own reality, then you need to subscribe to this channel right now. Stop letting life happen to you, start making life happen for you. Hit that subscribe button, take the first aggressive step towards claiming your power. Now let us get even more visceral. Your body is not just reacting to stress, it is biologically addicted to it. When you feel threatened, even by a looming bill, a harsh word, or a simple uncomfortable thought, your body floods with cortisol, adrenaline, and other powerful stress hormones. This is a primal survival mechanism, designed for short, explosive bursts of energy, for running from a literal saber-toothed tiger. But you, my friend, live in a constant, low-level state of perceived threat. Your body, your entire nervous system, becomes accustomed to these chemicals. It actually starts to crave them. Your brain learns to associate these intense chemical rushes with feeling alive, even if it is a miserable, anxiety-ridden kind of alive. It is a drug, an insidious chemical cocktail, and your body is profoundly hooked, physiologically dependent. So what happens? Your subconscious mind, desperately seeking its next hit of that familiar stress cocktail, starts to actively seek out and even create situations that will trigger those very chemicals. It magnifies problems, it orchestrates drama, it attracts conflict, it sabotages good things, all to get that familiar, addictive rush of cortisol and adrenaline. That argument with your spouse, that sudden financial crisis, that unexpected health issue, often they are not just random external events that befall you. They are internal triggers, orchestrated by a brain that is desperate for its daily dose of stress chemicals. You are literally, biologically, chemically addicted to your suffering, to the constant rush of the crisis cocktail. And your brain, like any addict, will consciously or unconsciously create the external circumstances to feed that addiction, to get its fix. You crave the drama, you crave the struggle, because your body feels alive in it, even if it is a dark, destructive kind of alive. This is not a moral failing. This is a biological trap you have fallen into, a self-perpetuating cycle of pain fueled by your own internal chemistry. If you can see this brutal pattern in your own life, if you recognize that desperate hunger for drama, that craving for crisis, then I want you to make a commitment right now, an unbreakable declaration. Go to the comments section and type, "I am breaking the cycle." Own it, acknowledge it, rip off the Band-Aid. That simple act of recognition is the first, vital step to rewiring your brain, reclaiming your biology, and freeing yourself from this chemical prison. So you want a new life? You want abundance, peace, loving relationships, vibrant health? Then you have to change the radio station you are broadcasting from the inside out, completely, unequivocally. This is not about wishful thinking or airy-fairy positive affirmations that feel hollow. This is about physiological reality, about fundamentally altering your internal state, your nervous system, your emotional landscape. This internal shift is your true broadcast tower, the source of your frequency. And guess what else is broadcasting your frequency, relentlessly, silently, powerfully? Your physical environment. Look around you right now, wherever you are sitting, truly look. Your home, your workspace, your car, these are not just neutral places where you exist. They are three-dimensional mirrors, stark reflections of your inner world, your dominant frequency, your unaddressed chaos. Clutter, disorganization, things broken and left unrepaired, dirty spaces, overflowing drawers, dusty corners, these are not just messes. They are stagnant energy. They are physical manifestations of blocked flow, of unresolved issues, of a cluttered, overwhelmed mind. If your home is chaotic, your mind is chaotic. If your physical space is filled with things you no longer need, things that carry old, heavy energy, then you are literally holding onto the past, vibrating at the frequency of what was, actively blocking new, higher frequencies from entering your life. Your environment is screaming your low frequency back at you, reinforcing the very patterns you desperately want to escape. You cannot possibly attract abundance into a space that is vibrating with stagnation and lack. You cannot attract peace into a home that reflects internal chaos and emotional clutter. Your physical space is not separate from you. It is an extension of your energy field. And if that field is messy, your life will be messy, plain, and simple. This is why I created the Frequency Guide, because you are ready for a real solution, a practical, no-nonsense tool to shatter the cycle of suffering and start broadcasting a new reality immediately. This is not some fluffy meditation course. This is a brutal, direct, actionable guide to resetting your entire broadcast system, to rewiring your biology, to reclaiming your power. The Frequency Guide is the only tool you need to break this vicious loop. Inside, we're not just going to talk about theory. We're going to give you the exact steps to implement change that you can feel, that you can see. We will show you exactly how to purge your physical space, not just tidying up, but literally clearing out the energetic blockages that are keeping you tethered to your past and stuck in your current low frequency. This is not spring cleaning. This is a quantum detox for your entire environment, transforming your home into a powerful amplifier for your highest frequency. You will learn precise techniques for energy shielding, how to build an impenetrable energetic fortress around your personal frequency, protecting yourself from external noise, from the low vibrations of others, from the constant assault of negativity that tries to drag you back down into the familiar depths of misery. This is about becoming sovereign in your own energy. And most importantly, you will receive specific, actionable techniques for daily reprogramming, powerful methods to rewire your brain, to break that insidious cortisol addiction, to consciously choose and maintain a high-frequency state, regardless of your external circumstances. This is how you become the undisputed master of your internal radio dial, and therefore, the undisputed master of your destiny, creating the life you demand, not the life you tolerate. The link to the frequency guide is in the description below and in the pinned comment. Stop being a passive observer of your miserable life, waiting for something to magically change. It is time to step into the driver's seat of your frequency, to aggressively demand a new reality, to claim the prosperity and peace that is your birthright. Click the link. Your new life is waiting, but you have to tune into it first.